Bye, I'm finna sit next to you. Alright, now finish telling the story.
Yeah, she was trying to set me up for the okie doke, and I outsmarted her ass. Like I said, she called the police, told them like, "Oh, my husband, he's flipping, he's a veteran, he's got guns." I literally met the police at the door, and I relayed to them. Yeah, I already know she called y'all on some. Mind you, it's 3:30 in the morning. Again, I'm in my drawers. I'm like, look, I already know she called y'all and told y'all some bullshit. That's fine. Like I told them, do I have firearms? Yes, I do. They're upstairs on the bar. As soon as you walk in the door, there's no ammo in the room with them at all. Like, in fact, I damn near implore you to go upstairs before me. So, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, to make sure y'all feel safe. They got up there and they got to the bar and they looked at the shit. They was like, "Oh, you built these?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, okay." And that was it. Guns no longer mattered after that. And that's how you know the police knew she was fucked up.
So what, they ain't do nothing?
Look, you typical protocol. Look, typical protocol.
Girl,
Huh?
come here.
Typical protocol. The police get fucking called for a domestic. Somebody's gotta and is going to jail.
Did you finish? You want some more?
Cops literally said, like, the cops literally was like, "All right, if we leave you guys here, are you guys able to separate yourselves, this, that, and the other?" I said, "Yeah, that's cool. That's no problem on my end." I literally go.
Keep talking.
I literally go, and I get my 7-month-old son. And I take him, and me and him go sleep in my mom's room. I wake up the next morning, and I hear my mom, like, she ended up staying over and staying up.
Wait, what happened the next day?
I ended up going and grabbing my son and sleeping in mom's room, because mom stayed over, but she stayed up type shit.
Because y'all was tripping.
No, because that bitch was tripping.
So the police let you go?
No, the police left us there together, bro. So that's strike one. You already know, like, they knew it was fucking bullshit. It was a frivolous ass fucking call, right? Because, again, like I said, typical protocol, police get called for a DV. Somebody's going and gotta go to jail.
Yeah.
She tried this shit in Alaska. And where she fucked up at, and she didn't even call them, like, she didn't even call the state troopers. Her friend 350 miles away did, because she was on the phone with her friend when she kicked up the argument.
How it start?
I don't even know what the fuck we were arguing. Like, down there don't even care at this point. All I know is we got the argument type shit. She ran, like, just like
when did you call her fat? Hairy back. Dog, you told me, you said she got a hairy ass back. And she tried to swing on you or some shit.
Bro, literally, like, I posted on Facebook, bro. Like,
I finished telling the story, bro.
Okay, either way. So, yeah, the police left us there. Oh, no, the state troopers, like, the state trooper came.
This is a different one,
Look,
right?
this one we in Alaska. When the state trooper came, what fucked her up was, I knew the nigga. Same thing. He fucking left us there. It was like, make sure y'all separate yourselves. Like, if we gotta come back out here, like, somebody's got us going to jail. Yeah. I said Roger, because he knew I was in the military, like on base. And I literally chilled out and fucking chillaxed in the living room, fucking playing PS4, like, for the rest of the night. Cause, like, I'm sitting up here thinking, like,
she still was talking shit?
I don't know and I don't care. Cause I got smart enough to realize, like, under no circumstances, unless this bitch get physical, she can say what she want, do what she want. I am not gonna engage her. Cause that really pissed her off.
Alright, so
the next day, I don't even remember what happened the next day there. But back to when she called the police here. Again, I took my son into my mom's room.
You called it again?
No, I took my son, after the police left us there, went and got my son, and took him into my mom's room, like, me and him slept in there, cause I could just feel the bullshit, like, I knew it was bullshit in the air. So I laid down with my son, cause I kind of suspected, like, she was gonna get on some bullshit and try to dart because she was getting that fucking that PFD from Alaska, the permanent fund dividend that all the citizens get.
Yeah.
And that's how and what she used to fucking like dip off with my son and go to fucking Alaska.
Yeah, okay. So she had that planned.
That, exactly the same shit I said. Literally, like mom stayed there and she stayed up all night. You know, try to run interference if and as needed. I heard mom's getting up and like I could tell she was getting ready. I said, "You getting ready to leave, ain't you?" She said, "Yup." I'm like, "I'm gonna leave with you too. Like I ain't gonna stay here alone with this bitch and give her no ammo at all." I literally fucking took my son or our son and put him in the room in the bed with her. I was gone 5 minutes later. She was calling me, blowing me up, all types of shit. You know where I went? I ended up going over by Sheila's house around the corner.
You ran away.
Because look, listen, there was a method to the madness. You'll see.
Alright, what happened?
And she was fucking pissed because I took that bitch's ammo and her fucking power away.
Yeah.
There's a reason I specified I'm not staying here alone with her because she didn't get the reaction and the desire she was gonna amp it up that day and I wasn't gonna give her the chance to.
Okay.
Like I said, bitch, you will not and cannot blame me for shit if I'm not here. Look, this would really get fucked up. Like she called me, blowing me up all day, this, that, and the other. I think Jerissa ended up riding past. She was like, she on the porch with some nigga type shit, and I'm like,
what?
Like I want it, and I started to go over there, and I'm like, nope.
Why you say no?
Because I already knew what she was trying to do. Like, you can't slick a can of oil, bro. I'm not gonna give you the ammo. I don't care what you're doing. Like at this point, she had already had sex with her daughter's dad.
So who was the dude?
Look, listen, she was already had sex with her daughter's dad while we were married. She was pregnant with our son. Look, while me and Nitro outside sleeping in the car.
Oh shit!
Oh no, that shit's not funny. At least it won't be for him. Because I'm not thinking about it. I'm not, maybe him. I'm gonna make my way up there as soon as I can, however I can.
To beat his ass.
No, if it's the last thing I do, if it is the absolute last thing I do, on with for my last breath. And I'm not bullshitting, bro. I'm literally gonna put my foot so far up his ass, that nigga gonna be sneezing toes, bro. Because look, I don't give a fuck what the circumstances was. You crossed the line against another man that you absolutely should not have.
He been fucking with you though. Didn't y'all get into it before?
Look, this is the point.
Haven't y'all got into it before?
No, me and him never got into it. Me and him ain't never even had words.
Oh.
But nigga, how fucking dare you have the goddamn audacity to disrespect me and my child in that manner? After a while, I'm taking care of your daughter when you should have, could have, but wasn't. Again, there is no maybe about it. I'm going to find and make my way up there when I'm able to. I don't give a fuck if I gotta stomp through the streets of fucking Anchorage.
Okay.
The entire time I'm up there, no sleeping. I'm going to find and track that man down, and I'm going to put my foot so far up his ass, he's literally going to be sneezing toes. Because look, this is the thing. In Alaska, one, he's a felon. He's not allowed to have or possess a firearm. And Alaska's a constitutional state. So that's just fuck up right there. Two, look, specifically in Anchorage that I know for certain, Anchorage is a mutual combat place. So like if me and you was in Anchorage, and like we mutually agree, like nigga, we finna throw these hands, like, bro, the police are damn near stand by and fucking referee that shit. Because that's what, listen, with her oldest son's dad, when we were in fucking Anchorage, bro. Probably the African nigga squats on that bitch. She used to be in the army too. I've been talking to her, him and there, like here and there, like I'm hoping her get her fucking disability too. I try to tell her like, go after it, get that shit. Like, you ain't no point in, like unnecessarily leaving money on the table.
Alright, finish the story. The first baby daddy, what?
That's why I'm looking for the picture so I can try to show you. Literally, like, we ended up going to this fucking what the fuck was that shit called? We ended up going to this fucking dispensary called me and Bree. Like, and again, this is how good of a man, like, and how much, like, I tried to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, bro.
Yeah.
We go to fucking daycares, bro, because